Aquarius, hi. This is going to be a general reading for the week of July 20th. I'm going to do a general reading, and then I'm going to follow up with a final message from the universe from the Ascended Masters cards. I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing in your comments. Doesn't cost anything to like and subscribe, so I'd really appreciate your support. Fledgling channel, and I'm just kind of doing this for a while to see if there's any interest. Affirming for a better future here. Aquarius, let's get to it. Okay. Emperor card. Personal power. That is what this is about. This is your personal power and finding it. Okay, the cards that represent you are the Page of Cups and the Devil card. You have dreams, but you have attachments. And you need to be very mindful of not letting those attachments overcome you. Your indicator card is a Seven of Wands. Not really crazy about the complications going on, but you're dealing with them. Your Strength card's the Four of Wands, which basically is good time, party, having fun, celebration. That's not bad. Your most recent pass is the Four of Cups. Yeah, you feel like you've been missing out on some stuff. You've been watching everybody else go up and you're just sitting there. Your immediate future is the Seven of Pentacles. Work for the sake of work sometimes is better than a personal gain. Your attitude about all is the Five of Swords. You're just being cautious about things. Your environment is the King of Cups. You are need to go a little deeper. Just because something looks one way doesn't mean that's how it's going to be at the bottom, underneath it all. Your hopes and fears are the Seven of Swords. You're afraid that you're going to be disappointed in the results. And your final outcome is the Eight of Cups. Whatever you are in the middle of, when you're done, you're going to reach a significant end of a stage, off to new beginnings. So let's take a look here. Your indicator cards are surrounded by the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. You are surrounded by obstacles, but you are hell-bent on turning that around. Your Strength card is the Four of Wands, and that is surrounded by the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. It's going to be some new jobs for you. There's going to be recognition in the workplace for some of you. And you know that you're the one that they're all going to be cheering on. Your most recent past is surrounded by the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there have been some very unscrupulous people in your life. You need to let them go. I think that's part of the letting go these cards are talking about. Your immediate future, that is surrounded by the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Happiness at a cost. A friend of mine used to tell me not to throw the baby out with the bathwater, just because some of a thing doesn't serve you, it doesn't mean you have to get rid of the whole idea. Your environment, the King of Cups, upside down, is surrounded by the Lovers, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got some important decisions to make. You're going to be stubborn about those decisions, which will lead a lot of you to some really nice prosperity and financial goals. Your hopes and dreams are surrounded by the Queen of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Three of Pentacles. Change, but a lot of you aren't going to be paying attention while this is happening. You're so caught up in multitasking that you're forgetting to focus on the big picture. Instead of looking at one card, you should be looking at the entire deck. That's a metaphor. Okay, your final outcome, the end of the stage, is surrounded by the World, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. You're going to do it, but I'm going to challenge you to work on your empathy. Not everybody gets to be the boss. Not everybody gets to be the king of the mountain. Sometimes there's a knight. There's a duchess. Sometimes there's a count. Sometimes there's a peasant in the field. And you need to be kind to everyone, especially if you are the king. Because you know what happens to self-proclaimed kings when they don't make everyone overall feel good, don't you? Final message from the universe. Balance career and home life, guys. Hope this helps. Take it to heart, and we'll see you next time.